2001: A Space Odyssey was written and directed by Stanley Kubrick, an American filmmaker known for 2001 and Dr. Strangelove. Kubrick earned 13 Academy Award nominations. Kubrick worked with film director Ray Lovejoy on this film in order to create scenes with intention to make sure the action unfolding seemed effortless. Looking at movies describes editing as the selection and arrangement of shots and sounds. 2001: A Space Odyssey starts on Earth with the dawn of man and later sends the viewer through a journey in space. 5 astronauts are sent to Jupiter, but along the way discover a secret mission to find the next step in evolving human intelligence. In an interview with Stanley Kubrick, he says, "You are free to speculate as you wish about the philosophical and allegorical meaning of the film, but I don't want to spell out a verbal roadmap for 2001 that every viewer will feel obligated to pursue or fear he's missed the point." This quote perfectly summarizes and exemplifies the emphasis Kubrick places on editing in order to tell his story. Kubrick uses editing to imply spatial relationships, like many other sci-fi movies, particularly about space, such as Interstellar, directed and produced by Christopher Nolan, or Gravity, directed by Alfonso Cuarón. Kubrick often used full shots in space in order to convey its vastness and immensity of the setting. In one of the most renowned scenes, with the bone and the missile, Kubrick and Lovejoy use an excellent graphic match cut. This is a type of editing in which the similarity between shots A and B is in the shape, color, or texture of the two pictures in each shot. The shape, color, and texture of the two figures matches across the edit, providing continuity. This form of continuity editing is used to create a seamless transition through the shots to establish coherence in the story, location, objects, and the scene. In 2001: A Space Odyssey, Kubrick shows a bone being thrown upwards in a spinning motion and moves to a second shot of a spacecraft. Both objects are similar in color, both being white, and are cylindrical in shape. The objects are moving in a similar rotation, but not fully matched up. An interview with Dan Richter, the main ape from the famous scene, explains that the bone and the spacecraft are both symbolic of weapons, furthering the match cut to a more metaphorical level. Stanley Kubrick uses various creative editing techniques in many of his movies. He uses a similar technique of the match cut in the classic horror film The Shining, where he breaks from the normal 180-degree shot of the two men making eye contact in the bathroom to provide a different perspective. Editing is a powerful tool to help the director portray the scene and the message they wish to convey to the audience through the film. Directors have varying styles and use their skills to evoke emotion and thought. Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey is an excellent example of unique editing that takes the viewer on a journey.